So even though Animationepic didn't meet their subscriber goal, they decided to post their trailer today. In the new episode, it looks like there's only going to be more of the same, with fighting, emotion, and excitement. I'm your theorist, Clover, and I'll be analyzing the trailer for you here today. First, let's slow this down and group this into different categories. There's 3 parts of the episode. The part featuring the finalist, the one featuring the Hotel OJ crew, and the one featuring the contestants currently in the Purgatory Mansion. Let's start off with the finalist. In the trailer, it appears they're in cages for most of the episode. There's only one clip with them being free. Organizing these scenes in what I'm going to assume is their chronological order reveals what's happening to them, and it's pretty clear-cut. One clip shows Knife appearing pretty angry at Cobs, and because Cobs is shown with cracked glasses for the rest of the episode and Knife is restrained in another scene, I'm going to assume Knife punched him in the face like that jerk deserved. Then they were thrown into a cage together, given some time to think over the twist, as Cobs says in the final few seconds of the trailer. Now comes the 2 shots of the arena. It looks like Cobs is forcing the 2 to fight to see who'd win the show. Why do I think that, you may be asking? Well, in the teaser short, Cobs says,
"Don't you want to know which one of you deserves it the most? Which one of you was made to win?"
Plus, there's another shot of Miphone 4 yelling angrily at Cobs. My best guess? Cobs wants to host the finale, and is forcing Miphone 4 to allow him to somehow. I feel like the best way Cobs could do that is by threatening to kill the rest of the contestants, which doesn't make sense because we can see Miphone X still there in the trailer, by threatening to tell the rest of the contestants they aren't real, or not allowing Knife and Suitcase to leave unless Miphone 4 lets Cobs host the finale. Either way, it appears Cobs will host this challenge. Now we move on to the Hotel OJ crew. My guess of what happened is they finally developed a plan on how to protect each other from Miphone X, since they form a circle. However, one concerning detail is how many contestants are missing in the clip of the circle being formed. Taco and Meepad aren't there, and they are seen in another shot, which is minorly concerning, but they could be off doing something, and if Miphone X can only delete contestants, Meepad should be okay. However, paper, salt, tissues, yin-yang, soap, and goo aren't seen, including any other II Season 3 contestants that may live in the hotel that haven't been seen yet. Though soap not being there makes sense since it was implied in II17 that she was killed. There's also a few shots of Lightbulb running for her life and running outside eventually, and another shot of Miphone X being outside as well. The thumbnail of II16, her running, and Miphone X appearing outside could imply she's being chased. It seems like the circle plan didn't work, since it looks like they're still in the circle in the shot where Lightbulb starts running. Last but not least, we have the Purgatory Mansion crew. There weren't too many clips that caught my eye, however my guess of what they're doing is that they're trying to figure out why Bo sounds like the baby Shimmer crying. Speaking of, many theories try to figure out why she sounds like that, but none of them quite sit right with me. One of the most popular theories suggests that Cobs gave Miphone 4 the power of the single Shimmer that 3GS got his hands on. And it would make sense, considering Miphone 4 is the only Miphone with the power to create, plus it gives a reason for Cobs to be so interested in 4, while he simply abandoned 3GS in a closet. But in Season 1, when Miphone 4 switched to 4S's body, how would the Shimmer transfer between the two? Miphone 4 originally died, and if that device had the power of the Shimmer, how would it transfer from 4 to 4S's body? Another theory I saw suggested that Bo had the Shimmer. This also kind of makes sense, considering how Bo came out of virtually nowhere, and Adam, aka Cobs, forced Miphone to keep her in the show. But why would Cobs give her the egg? I'm pretty stumped on this one, I have to admit. That's all I have to say, so now it's your turn, theorists. If you have anything to add, please feel free to type up a comment. We'll get to the bottom of this.